the mud, came up, they ain't think that I could do it. Rise up, then I look back like, man, I knew it. Out the mud, was in the dirt, climbed up. Now I'm on top and it's stuck. Out the mud.
How y'all doing? I go by the name of XrapBrown. I'm on the Out the Mud podcast. I'm here with Coco and Tay, and let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, with that being said, this is your girl Coco.
It's Hollywood Tay.
And this is Out the Mud podcast. As you can tell, we got somebody that's eager to tell us all his business. What's up?
I mean, this is business related, right? Like real business, not my personal business. Right?
Nah, we want to know your personal business.
Yeah.
We want to get in your business. We want to get in your business. Nah, just man. We definitely want to get into like business wise and definitely get like some more insight on what you do, what service you provide, and of course with business, I know that, and Tay know and yourself know as well that we all have to, have those out the mud, situations that does happen and come about that you got to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we have, as he mentioned, tell him your name.
Me?
No. Tay.
Right.
X-Rap.
So my name is XrapBrown. That come from a person that influence of mine, Free Jamil Alamin, guy formerly known as XrapBrown, who was a Black Panther. He was Stokely Carmichael's successor in the Student Nonviolent Coordinator Committee, and then he joined the Black Panther Party, and then he moved to Atlanta and became a Muslim later and cleaned up the west side of Atlanta, a bunch of things. But so that's where the name, that's where my name comes from.
Oh, so your name definitely have a power behind it.
Yeah. What inspired you about him to name yourself after him?
A few different things. Organizing was one. I'm a Muslim as well, so that's another thing. Like community activism and organizing. It's ironic. He got a few life sentences for shooting the police.
Oh,
with the stick.
He my type. Yeah, just play.
Nah, free that man, cause he didn't do it and somebody else, fessed up to it. But yeah.
And he's still
incarcerated.
Yeah, he's in I think Colorado. He got no Supermax. People like that, like Trump just freed Larry Hoover from federal prison. He got to do the rest of the time in the state penitentiary. But those people who was at Supermax, they like get their mail on the screen and shit. Like they 23-hour lockdown.
You still in contact with him?
No, not at all. He can't. They damn near can't have no contact with the general public unless you immediate family or legal team.
How you feel about that?
It's unjust. But the only thing you can do is live your life in a way that represents and reflects what it is you're saying you adhere to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So since we are saying, your choices and the things that you choose, what made you choose the niche of the service that you provide, and which is epoxy floors?
Great question. I was at the time I was a brick mason and I finished concrete. The epoxy industry is called concrete coating. Epoxy is a coat for concrete or decorative concrete. So while I was laying bricks and finishing concrete at the time, one friend of mine was just starting out with epoxy and wanted me to help him spearhead his particular venture, and that's how I learned how to install epoxy, and that took me to wall design and interior design and so many other things.
Okay. Speaking of interior design, since you are in our podcast and we did decorate this ourselves, what do you think about our decor?
I ain't gonna lie, I like it.
Okay.
I did, right before we went live, I did mention I like y'all, the ambiance, the look, it's a quality as far as podcasting goes. It just doesn't feel or look like the typical podcast.
Okay.
I like y'all color schemes. You know, I like this backdrop with the accent wall. Like,
okay,
that's cool. That's cool.
Y'all did y'all thing.
And that's a compliment coming from you because you be doing
big stuff,
big design.
We gotta get into that. Yeah, we gotta get into that because we need to know all of that.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So epoxy flooring. I mean, what's like starting a business? I mean, like, what's some of the biggest challenges like that you face? I know you said you started it with your friend. Like, what's the biggest challenges you guys face with starting it?
That's a good question. That's a great question. I had to dig for that one. It's so many different things. Like the sister was saying, like Coco was saying, sometimes unforeseen things happen.
Yeah.
And you got to figure it out. A lot of times,
business.
epoxy it's like a plasma liquid coating that heats up and gets hot before it settle, before it lock.
Right.
So after we pour it and design it and leave, got to come back the next day to see if it did what you wanted it to do. Might come back and I have had things like lizards locked in it. You got to get it out.
Oh God! So that means you gotta cut it.
You got to cut it out.
So it's just like baking a cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put it in the oven. Let it sit for a minute, then pull it out to see how it's gonna come.
You're like,
about.
I wanted that lizard there. That's for the design.
Cut them out, bugs, different bugs in it, different frogs in it.
Damn. Does that take a long time to do that?
To get the lizard out?
Yeah.
No, it's meticulous, but it ain't take a long time. Cut him out as best you can and then sand the rest, because you cannot pick it out. It's gonna be disgusting. You can't pick it out. It's locked. So you got to cut him out, and then what you can't cut out, you got to sand out. So
So with being a epoxier, you know, epoxy tech. I'm gonna say that. Epoxy pro. So with being that, how are you able to manage like different competitions? And like you just said, you deal with high ceilings and stuff of that nature. How do you able to navigate like the competition that's in your industry?
So it's still a new industry. A lot of the tradesmen in trade schools that teach trades, they kind of be upset with us that teach this to students.
Yeah,
because it's such, like I said, it's new. People still don't even know what to call it.
Yeah,
it's really enough room for everybody, and
it just don't have a particular name for it.
Yeah, it's people want to think it's marble or and it's actually the best flooring option. In comparison to marble, and marble chips or anything happens to the marble, it's so expensive to get it replaced or fixed in that, or things like laminate and hardwood and ceramic tiles. The epoxy doesn't expand or contract, or it doesn't have pores, so you can't stain it. It's waterproof.
Wow!
It have like different. So like I said,
I never knew that.
It's still a new industry. We still ahead of the curve with it. So it's enough room for everybody. Really ain't no competition.
I feel that.
Okay.
I feel that.
Okay. So no competition because it's brand new. I mean, but as far as like starting the business, what are some like unforeseen circumstances that you went through?
So my company is called Artesian Decor. And I have another company called Cult Leaders Art Society. It's a collective of different kind of leaders. Yeah, different kind of artists.
Okay.
And I know the first time I set up a business, I structured it improperly. My address is all over the place with with my EIN or my state registry or my DUNS number or whatever. So just learning how to properly structure a business is the thing. Providing services is, I think, easy to anybody with the ambition and the inspiration to do. I came out the street, so going hand in hand with someone, meeting people and trying to get a product in their hands, easy. But again, structuring a business properly.
We was just talking about that too.
That was a challenge for me. It was frustrating, having done it wrong and not know how to button it up right. So those are all learning curves.
Yeah.
With doing all of that you've done, like starting off, before we get more into business wise, you know, this is off the map. But before we get all into business, I want to know like a little of your background, like where you from, where you grew up at, you know, any type of like struggles or anything that you had to encounter, besides you just mentioned a reference to like your role model had to, you know, where he's actually still doing time right now. But anything else that you want to, you know?
I like a lot of people from our community, or a lot of people that have gotten it out the mud. I came from the street.
Okay.
I've been in prison a few times. I was in prison at like 19. And when you're under 21 and you're in prison, you put a little red dot on your ID for child nutrition. So you get an extra milk or extra fruit on your tray or whatever the case. So yeah, I used to be first time was cocaine, the second time was guns.
Okay. You was selling cocaine?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, hey, we all had to do what we had to do.
Yeah, I've been a repeat offender. In and out of jail, just trying to figure it out, sell dope and rob, and looking for opportunity in the wrongest places you can find them.
Yeah. So Epoxy saved your life?
Not quite. I actually, I joined the Nation of Islam in 2013.
Okay.
And that's what changed my life as far as my behavior patterns and lifestyle in the streets and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what got me out of the streets.
I love that.
Did you find that in jail?
No, ma'am.
Well, that's good because you know sometimes when
Most
people go to prison, that's where they find them at. Like,
no, prison didn't change me. Prison actually made me worse.
Really?
When I got out of prison, I went crazy. Before I went to prison, I kind of was like a petty hustler, corner boy. When I got out of prison, I started getting.
Turn it up a little bit.
Some real money.
Like, shit, if I'm going to go to prison, let me make sure I get this money.
Man.
So
I'm tired of the nits and dimes.
I mean, the streets taught you a little some, but like as far as business, you know, when you got into business and got, you know, legit, how'd you manage like the money? How'd you manage like the cash flow?
That's always a learning curve.
Yeah, for sure.
That's always a learning curve because when the money flowing right and like the money good, you don't consider it's gonna be seasons that the money slow up.
That's true. That is so true.
A lot of times in those moments, you don't be smart with no money.
Yeah.
You just want to spend.
You just want to whatever it be. So yeah, that be a learning curve in learning how to conduct business properly is learning how to manage your money.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
Yeah, no matter how big or small, it has to be managed properly. Like if you can't manage $100, you damn sure can't manage $1,000.
Yeah.
And you dead. So that was a thing. Just prioritizing, learning, what means the most.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay. So what kept you like motivated when it was like tough times and you like no jobs, no money coming in? What kept you saying every day I'm still gonna get up and I'm still gonna put this energy into my business or put this energy into Epoxy? What kept that going?
I have tried everything from roofing to pushing nigga lawnmower to every kind of odd job. Before I found Epoxy, every kind of just working odds and end jobs, trying to find my way.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the only formula that I can speak to or offer is to keep going.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because you're going to have the moments where you uninspired. You had the moments when you discouraged. You had the moments when you
just don't
paralyzed by fear.
Yeah.
Just don't know. And the only thing that works is to keep going.
Gotcha.
Just to keep going.
Keep going, getting it out the mud.
Because it ain't always fun. You have to that's what getting it out the mud is. So
yeah.
It ain't always fun, and only faith could take you through to the other side. Sight you can't even see the other side unless you have a certain amount of faith. So
appreciate that.
Just to keep going.
So when you're in those seasons where you like have to keep going, I mean, like, what kind of did you have, if any? What kind of sacrifices did you make, like, in those seasons?
I damn near be a sacrifice myself. You know, I like this one. Yeah. I think everybody can relate to that part. When we have, I think, what they call now struggle meals.
Oh yeah,
you feel me? You might got
the survival meals.
Yeah.
Cheese,
you might got the ramen noodle they got for a few days.
Yeah, the survival.
You might got the grilled cheese and egg it out a few days. So
absolutely,
those moments, and God be with you during those moments too. So
He definitely do.
If you be in tune, you know, you'll be able to see that, and it should increase your faith at that point.
Yeah.
Because it'd be a struggle. It'd be like, well, dang, I don't know how I'm going to make X amount of money till then.
Yeah.
The money already spent before you get it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'd be a real, like, it'd be up to here in mud.
Yeah. But you pull yourself out of it.
Yeah, you got to pull yourself out the mud. It'd be so many different challenges. Everything, trying to cut down the distractions. That's the thing. That's one of the things for me that I'm be focused on, is making sure I don't have heavy distractions.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't succumb to distractions. Man, cutting distractions out.
What would be like your one thing that you'll say would be your distraction? Women.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's the biggest distraction for men, but let's let you tell it.
Culture.
Because thankfully I was able to change my lifestyle before I, started this kind of business. So
gotcha.
But just cutting distractions down enough. Being that we were talking about marketing and electronics and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Even using it for business, whether it be proposals, follow-ups, any of that, it's 1,000 distractions in the middle of it.
That's true. So, that is so true.
Like I say, it's women, it's nigga shit, it's all kind of fake opportunities, gossip, side talk, meaningless, casual relations, all sorts of. So I'll just be hyper trying to keep it all away.
Yeah, I feel that.
And just focus on your business.
Yeah.
So if I was a person that wants to get into epoxy, right, and I want to start a business as an epoxier, what advice would you give me?
I don't know what your relationship with art is. Like if you're an artsy person, if you like art of any kind.
I'm not
but we're talking to whoever's watching, like they may be into art for sure.
Just saying me hypothetically.
Just go for it. Go for it. Follow your heart. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Even if you change your mind the next day, just follow your dreams, because we can. You don't want to be caught doing nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? With your time and with your life. So
that's true.
Whatever it is that you aspire to do it. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, or let nobody project on you what their experience was and why you can't do something. So if you want to do epoxy flooring, get you some tutorials and a couple classes. Go get you a couple kits, and get a board and go for what you know. Get you some kits, get you some glitters, get you some metallics, and go for it.
So do I start on my floor?
Yeah, definitely. I like tables. You can get some tables. A lot of times I restore tables. I might get it from Goodwill. I might get it from just different places, and it's easier to start on there because the floor.
That's a whole other boss.
Yes, right. It's a different monster.
So I know that you work with DSD. Yes, ma'am. Right? Did he teach you the game of epoxy, or?
No, but he did turn me up. Yeah, I when I came to him, D. Derwin from DSD. DSD means doing something different.
Oh, that's dope.
Lakers in 5. He did turn me up though.
He did. Okay.
Yeah, he did. Give me so many more tricks to the trade. But yeah, when I did come to him, it was me and a couple other guys, and a few of us already had the trade of installing epoxy. So I'm very grateful for him. He poured into me so much.
Yeah, that's good.
So many different opportunities.
I love that because us as colored people, I'm not gonna say black, but as colored people, sometimes we don't like to really have someone that's as good as us.
Yeah.
And good, and you know, on our team, or we work with each other, X, Y, and Z. So it's always grateful to be able to have that person, like you learn from him and he learn from you, and you guys learn from each other, versus, you know, him saying, oh no, I can't teach him nothing.
I mean, you can look at y'all situation, or y'all particular platform with this podcast. It's a thing of teamwork making the dream work.
Absolutely.
You know, it's
Absolutely.
a thing of collaborative efforts. And
you get further together.
Yeah. I think whoever you need help from, that's who you help.
That's true.
Like if you need help from someone, that's who you help.
That's true. That's true. Be everything to that people that's gonna make you everything to them too.
Gratitude take you so far. You be grateful for what a person brings to your life. Like.
Yeah. So what role do you feel like networking has played, like, in your business and overcoming things in your business, like the people you know?
Really had to like learn that it's a whole other world outside. Outside of my social background and what I grew up in or around or service myself around. So being just willing to go outside and meet new people, God have more opportunities for you than even you got penciled in on your vision board.
Right.
So if you just go outside with open arms and open mind, more things are going to be shown to you than you even desired. So
I like that.
Just don't be scared.
Scared money don't make no money.
Don't make no money.
Meek Mill says, "Scared money don't make no money. If I ever go broke, I'm gonna take your money." But yeah, I honestly, I feel like, look, your story itself is very encouraging, because us as people, not even just, you know, colors, but us as people, we all have a story that we go through in order to get us to the next level in life. So just the simple fact of hearing that you went through, you know, times of being incarcerated, a time of being on the block, a time of, you know, from a nick bag to a brick, you know.
I remember one time, and you can decide if you want to cut this out or not.
No, we're not cutting that.
No, we cut nothing out. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Role play, let's go.
So I had, and my mama told me she wished she could trade places with me. That really
hurted you right now.
That really fucked me up.
That hurted me.
Yeah, because I got a little boy.
So that was one of the catalysts into change, and I didn't know how to change or where to begin, but the seed was planted on, like, I got to get my shit together.
Because your mindset was instantly thinking, like, I'm hurting not just myself, because you know, sometimes when we wildin', we don't even think about ourselves.
The people that we hurt.
Yeah. We don't think about you're right. We don't think about the people that we're hurting. We only think about ourselves and what we feel and how we feel, and you know what I'm saying, what's making us feel good. But you ain't thinking about, like, mom seeing you out doing this and doing that. So the simple fact that, you know, you change yourself for mom, not just, you know what I'm saying, not just for yourself, but for your mom
people that
too.
love me,
That's big.
Did you have your dad growing up?
No, actually, that's a cool topic. I just had my children like about 2 months, a month and a half, and actually they live in North Carolina, so I had them here, and my father came to visit, and it was his first time seeing them, and that was my second time seeing him since 1986.
Oh wow! How you feel about that?
Me and him super tight.
Okay.
Me and him super tight.
How do that happen? Like, you know, when the father not present when you're growing up, but then they become present as you, like, good now. How do you move on with forgiveness of that? Grown
adults need they parents too. So there's really nothing I could do about, you know what I mean, the time that I lost.
Right.
And so I'm a law student. And he gave me something, to be honest, if I had to pick between what he has given me now or him having been there with me my whole life, bars, driving, girls, all this, I would pick now. I would pick what happened with us.
You wouldn't change?
I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change none of it.
You know what? And you know what? You're right. I feel like, you know, because honestly speaking, do you really remember what happened when you was 2 years old?
Right. I told my
Do
dad
you
too,
remember
man,
that?
I'm just so grateful for what he have given me. Now I said, man, fuck that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
We can throw the ball now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like now you need more, not just the ball thrown, but wisdom, and you know, you need that. The older we get, the more and more that we lean towards our parents, like more. Now I notice, like at first I used to make myself call myself like I'm so independent, I don't have a thing. Like now I be like, Mom,
Mama.
Right.
Mom, Mom.
That's what we have faculty for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she be like, what, Coco?
Yeah, anything. What you think about this? Or can I get some of that?
It changes. Like, you're absolutely right. Your mindset changes, and it switches from, you know.
And then ultimately, at the end of the day,
forgiveness.
God had the last say so.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
If you embrace that, then be open to things not being what you say they are.
Correct. That just goes to show that you're a healed man.
I did go to therapy twice.
Yeah, therapy work. Therapy work. A lot of people think that we don't supposed to do that. Therapy work.
I think it worked. At the end of the day, like is if somebody talk you off the ledge, you still gonna have to go home and deal with yourself.
Right.
So
look yourself.
Like you're always gonna have to deal with yourself. You're always gonna be. You have to be accountable. You're gonna be accountable whether you accept it or not. So yeah, it did help though with me being more open to exploring what I need to correct in myself. Right.
I love that.
Things I needed to heal from.
Yeah.
I had a pretty ugly divorce. I think it's like an unspoken thing dealing with trauma in divorce when the man no longer lives in the house with the children. That's like why, and the women think we off having fun somewhere. Your family whole time. Trust me, every man. I don't care what he said to you. I don't care what you think he got going on.
Right,
man. He racking his brain.
You think so?
Nah, no for
some
a fact.
men really don't give a fuck, but we not going.
Yeah, until they get in the environment where there's no distractions.
Right.
Yeah.
Only time you don't give a fuck is because the distractions is providing a.
But then when they alone by themselves,
you're getting in the shower or in the bed at night or in the morning when you wake up.
Yeah.
You can't run for yourself.
That's true.
Yeah. You can't run for yourself. You can take all the drugs you want, all the whatever, all the distractions.
Can't run for that truth. That truth. Sometimes you have to face it. With
you have to look at yourself
and it ain't always fun. It could be ugly.
Ooh,
you might have a mirror just like this looking at me.
The truth hurts. And then, you know what's more hurtful is not only that the truth hurt, but the truth hurts when it comes from yourself. When you have to be honest with yourself.
That's when you need it.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it's like, oh shoot, like whoa, for real? When you have to be honest with yourself, that's when you really realize, like, okay, I gotta let this go. Yeah. This is real deal. There's nothing else that I could be holding on to about this.
Deep. How long were you guys married?
5 years.
And you guys had, all your kids, Mom?
No, I have 2 with her.
Okay, and then 2.
I got 2 outside of her. Yeah, that was. It'd be easy for me to throw her under the bus, but
it was you.
It was both of us. I needed to. I had a lot of underdevelopment going on as well. A lot of nigga shit going on. As well. I still had residue. I did, change my life, but I still had residue on me from because we was together before I joined the Nation of Islam. So I still smelled like niggerish shit.
Yeah, I like the fact that you took accountability. And I'm quite sure it probably took a while for you to like really take accountability for that, because sometimes it'd be like you it'd be like, nah, it's really me. Yeah. So it's like you had to take accountability, or you was really out here doing nigga shit when she was trying to be husband and wife, and you was like,
and then by the time I got onto it,
right, it was too late. And it's always like that too, because us, we love super hard, and we'll tell you 1,000,000 times what we need for you to do to fix it, and then when you don't fix it and it becomes a problem, then next thing you know, we out the door.
Yeah.
What that song say? You out the door, huh?
By that time, it's too late.
It's too late. It's so too late.
Y'all always want to get y'all shit together when it's too late. I swear to God.
I swear everything is. They want to start saying
Prince Charming.
Yeah.
No, we not
hello.
bashing. We not bashing. Just
hello, Prince Charming, the frog has came.
A lot of us learn how to be men late.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
women
That's unfortunate.
The reason that they say the women mature faster than the men at an early age, they already learn how to take care of someone, whether it's their father or they sibling.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. We somewhere chasing the tail.
Yeah,
whether it's ours or the woman. So
that's true.
You know, it'd be a curve that we have to come around.
Yeah,
and to first you learn how to be a man, and then you learn how to be a king, and then you learn how to be a god.
But it takes time. It's development.
Yeah.
You know, they're a lot slower than us.
Yeah.
But are women supposed to thug it out with the dude until he figures out how to be a man? And like, she's over here being a queen and this.
Nah, she's not. Being equally yoked is a thing, and you should be equally yoked to a person. You should be yoked to a person that y'all are, you know, relatively on the same level as far, whether it be faith, whether it be finances, whether it be morals, whether it be ethics and whatnot. You know, that was kind of the thing with me and her. We wasn't aligned. You really can see the signs way beforehand. If you ignore them, I think toxicity comes from incompatibility. Very few people are really like pieces of shit. It's just the fact that we don't agree on the core things. And if we try to force a relationship, that breeds a toxic environment. And next thing you know, we start resenting each other out of nowhere. I hate how you drink water.
Hate how you breathe. I swear to God,
I hate the way you breathe.
Because it's like, why you hate all this?
Right.
But then they'll
It's
go
so
be
much
with someone
about
else.
me. Then go be with somebody else.
And we don't do that.
You alike.
Yeah, we don't do that.
And then they will be with someone else, and it may work out because they're aligned.
Yeah.
Like you're not a bad person. You're just not right for me.
Yeah, and it takes us so much to accept that
conversation where you have to tell a person that is like, damn, that's ripping the Band-Aid off of you because now you got to be honest with yourself.
It's never that mature though. Breakups are never that mature.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So I mean, how long ago did you guys end it though?
4 years ago?
I got a divorce in 2017.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it been a minute.
Is it still hard?
Nah, not at all. I have moments of
regret.
Nah, just wanting to raise my children in the same household with the mother.
Yeah.
But outside of that, nah, I've healed. I can listen to all the songs now.
Yeah. Without crying.
Without crying, you know, I dealt with
Baby,
my
don't
part.
go.
Yeah.
So.
You could bring
That's
it
my
all
thing. Just wanting to
me.
raise. That's the thing to get over. Wanting to have a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
It's the hardest part.
This is what happens when you don't vet the particular individual properly, and you find out too late that y'all don't agree on the most important things.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
Now y'all got a baby involved and all this other stuff. So
Now it's ugly.
It's necessary.
Breakups are never easy. Breakups, I don't care if you're divorcing or just completely breaking up. It's not, especially when you care about that person, because it's like, dang, I thought we was going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really thought we was gonna take it there.
Yeah.
Like you was my person, and just to come and find out you ain't shit.
Yeah.
It's that, but. We have to ask.
Carelessness. I don't like that.
Oh, like, true.
Nonchalant carelessness or
that narcissistic behavior.
Yeah.
Because women are narcissists too.
Yeah. I feel like we're the most.
Right. I feel like we're more manipulative than anything. Yeah.
Because the world revolves around us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. Like,
it does.
I mean, we really do a lot of stuff though. You know what I'm saying? We do.
Yes, ma'am.
Like we carry kids. We have to hold things inside of us. You know, y'all just put things inside of us.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
But no, seriously, I definitely thank you for being open to that conversation, that little part of the conversation. But in all openness, all seriousness of us. And having you on Out the Mud podcast, you spoke about, going to jail. You spoke about selling drugs. You spoke about partnership, divorce, raising your kids, now father, building a relationship back with your father, and all of those good things. If you can look back in the mirror and tell the younger you any advice, what would you say?
That's loaded. That's so loaded. I like to stick to the law.
Okay.
Because anything outside of the law had me speculating. And
I see that.
I don't want to speculate.
I feel that.
It would just be that, though, to learn my right. Because you can't be right if you don't know your rights.
True.
And you can't mean what you say if you don't know the meaning of what you're saying.
True.
So it would just be to learn the law earlier.
I feel that.
And it's that way I would be able to assert my rights or know where I'm right at.
I
would know my parameters. I would know my boundaries.
Right. No, you cannot check my
men
car.
don't know nothing about boundaries. Tell them, you got a little boy, tell them don't go over there. Shit, that's be like, over there?
I know.
Right.
That's exactly where he want to go.
He's going right there. So.
He's head on.
It would be that for me to learn the law earlier.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Well, we definitely want to thank you. And how can they find you on social media platforms?
On Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media platform at XrapBrown. That is XrapBrown. Follow me. Check out some of my work. You'll see some of the situations where have gotten it out the mud.
I love that.
Things have gone wrong on jobs, and you have to figure it out. Use a level of critical thinking, and keep going.
Awesome. Tay, you have any questions for him?
I think that's an amazing way to end.
I love it. I definitely do too.
You want to leave us with a law?
A law?
One of the best ones that you learned?
Let's say the faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain, right?
Clock it.
If the faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain, imagine how much full faith can do. When you are faithful, when you are full of faith.
I love that. So just gave me chills.
Increase your faith.
Increase your faith.
You go from a believer to a knower. Faith give you X-ray vision.
Yeah.
Faith enhance your sight way beyond 2020. You can see through and beyond things with the right amount of faith.
Yeah.
So whether you subscribe to whatever you subscribe to as far as your religious setting and background, just have faith.
I love that.
And